Hello? 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 Can't hear you. Mhm. Hello?
Hey,
Hey, there you are. Hey, have you done this race yet? This drag race?
just by myself.
Okay. Well, there's something special about it. So number one, it's a Mustang run because it's really long, and you can get good drafting. But the special thing is that between you see the obstacle to the center divider, um, but the edge of that center divider has got a curb on the outside, and there's four of them. There's four of these dividers, and there's a space like a shoulder between the curb and the yellow line over here. You know where the lanes are at. If you get your dragster situated
Yeah,
right,
right on the curb.
right between them, you don't after you get past the fourth one, you don't have to steer the rest of the way. And
Yeah,
we could both get locked together in a draft, and that's how this. If we don't do it, we're gonna have to steer, and this Mustang is all over the place. Even on a straight line, this particular run, for some reason, it wobbles and it wobbles and it wobbles. But that all depends on the speed. If we can get together for high speed, and you have to steer it, it's gonna wobble. And down at the other end, the road gets narrow. You've seen it, right?
well, what I do with the other guys, as long as you get on the curb,
Hmm.
right at the gate, you just stay straight.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
Be- between between the yellow line and the curb is it you
yeah,
just get set and
okay.
it places now if you get down by the last of the dividers and you rub the curb, you're gonna lose the you're gonna have to steer then. Or if you do steer at all, then you're gonna have to steer the rest of the way. So once you get it in there and get on the line in the groove, as they say, don't touch it the rest of the way. Even
Yeah.
that's yeah, okay. All right, so sure. Yeah. Even two people could.
What do you use for cruise feed trap? I
Well,
haven't done it yet.
well, you can use. I'll tell you the fastest. I believe the fastest drafting car in the vehicle list is the Camaro, the 2010 Circuit Camaro. A lot of people like to use
Okay.
a lot of people like to use the hot rod though. So I mean they're really close on speed, but if you
Yeah, I don't have any of them. That's why I want to know which one to buy.
okay, well
Like I had to buy the monster truck, I had to buy the GTO.
yeah, well it's a themed event, man. It's all muscle vehicles. You know, that's what,
Yeah, so I still have 800,000. I didn't want to. The only reason I kept getting monster trucks is because I had them burned,
mm.
so it was easy for me to just get them, but they don't have any fucking parts on
Yeah, well, it's better to get one that's yours and then earn
them.
parts
Yeah,
as you're playing
yeah,
than to get
that's
a
why I
loaner.
needed steps
Yeah.
because I didn't want to go through a thing
And
and then
the loaners are lower
freeze.
than the loaner level is lower than your lowest level um, as a starter kit. So starter kits put you what 720 something like that.
749.
740.
I
Okay,
know, I know.
and the loaners
When
are
you buy it, it's 749.
the loaners are 680. So okay, now you're gonna have to avoid that divider down there. Either that or
Yeah.
um, let's see. This is only the first run, so let's see if it's locked in there.
Uh,
So if you get
I missed the shift.
between the yellow line and that curb, and I don't have to steer the rest of the way.
I missed the shift.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I'm just you can steer. I mean, you'll see what kind of wobble you go. Are you in the Mustang?
Yeah.
Well, if you miss a shift, the Mustang's forgiving, man. It really is. It doesn't care. But yeah, we didn't get together, locked in together. That's true. Still a good show.
Yeah, I was trying to steer when I was shooting from third to fifth.
Do you know the L2 R2 twist?
Yeah, I suck at that.
Well, if okay, if you want to, we can make you the crewmaster, and that'll put you over here. on its side. And I can do it easy. Hell, I do it over here too, so it points me at it. Oh, you bumped it. No, you might be locked. Let it go. Yeah, you're in there. Just don't, even if we spread apart a little bit, just let it go. Perfect, man. Bang, 19-0. So who did you run this with?
I run this with Cliffy, my usual guy there, Cliffy, Tim, Jamie.
Oh, so they know this. They know this lock-in spot.
Yeah.
Well, then you probably have a better score than I have already, right? Or I don't have a score.
No, I've only run this once on myself.
Oh,
I don't know this track.
okay. That's good. Then we won't spend that much time here then. Oh, sure. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going towards the curve, so I won't have to steer. Or hit the curve. If you look at your line, as long as your tires don't cross over the dotted white line, you're all right.
Like
but if
now and then, it's T-bus, but he's hitting messy. But I can't remember who told me, like.
What? He used to be a friend. I don't know.
I think you're the one that trained me to walk in on that curve.
Well, yeah, probably. We've done this before, I think. I think we practiced it or something. I think we practiced it, actually.
Yeah, I remember we were doing 3D and I kept getting put to the end.
Well, yeah, it was maybe a month ago, I think we were here. Oh. Yeah,
No,
see, this time I get it. Don't steer the rest of the way. That's good to me. I mean, we're not matched together perfect, but you're gonna get enough more draft this way. I'll come over a little bit to you at the end. But if you start trying to fix it earlier, it's gonna just a wobble. Oh man.
There's T-buses on.
Well, he doesn't play with me for some reason. He used to be a friend. Something freaked him out about me not wanting to join him in a party on Thanksgiving when I was depressed and didn't want to talk to anybody. He was drunk and he was in a party with somebody else. He said, come on over here. It's all good in here. And I said, no, I don't really want to talk right now.
Oh shit.
And so it's like, well, then he kicked me out of the friends list. So whatever. Yeah, I have sent several invites to try to join him in crew again or in friends list again. Never answered them. Whatever. I'm sure whatever. It's his thing, not mine.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get into politics or hurt feelings or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's all it is on his end, man. If it offended him that I didn't want to go into a party with him, well, then it's okay, man. Sorry, I offend. I'm an offensive person, man. I am. I'm not even gonna apologize for it because you know what? The holidays affect a lot of people like that. I was having my own little remembrance, Whoa.
Yeah.
Crawled up over it, didn't they? Oh, shit. We're both steering at this time. Which actually, normally I would just say shut it down. So that you can't get as good a time as you can when we're both together.
Yeah, as soon as I started, my front end didn't go down.
Oh, yeah, you went up on
I
that
thought I
box.
hit a curb.
Yeah.
And I was screwed.
I have an 18.601. I don't know if it's still. It was seventh at one point. That's
You're second.
on another.
You're second right now.
No, I'm talking about another account.
Oh.
In the overall,
Overall.
yeah, you can't see number two. Actually, Tristan has gone back. No, I'm seventh, not second. I'm like, I'm seventh. Bolin was third. I think Ellen was fifth. And at the time, Tristan and his four guys or his three guys had 1 through 4, but we broke it up for them. They all had fives. Well, Bolin and Ellen got fives, and I got a 601. And then behind me was Tristan and Ronnie with a 7 something. Those numbers are that's from doing that. A perfect curve variety with 3 people.
Oh shit! I hit Nostra.
I didn't. It's fine. We're together. Don't flip the thing.
I hit Nostra.
This is
I hit
perfect.
Nostra third gear.
This is perfect. I thought fucking 6, man. Maybe. Probably 7 for me and 6 for you. I just say that. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell. I was crunching. Yeah, 7 for me, 7 for you. That's a good guy.
7.
That's awesome, man. That's like top 15 score. Our top 15 score. Easy.
Nice.
That was perfect, man. There was nothing wrong with that. We're done.
Okay.
The only way that's gonna get better is to have a third person. Or we could get a little tighter on our graph. Or get together quicker. That would be the other thing.
I messed up.
Oh, yeah, we're done. We're good, man. We're golden.
I forgot what the. Oh shit.
Told you, Waffles.
What did you say that the crew attack or the one at the bottom right? What am I
A
supposed to do?
speed trap?
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole bunch of them that are available.
Oh, a circuit.
Circuit muscle, yeah. The hot rod and Camaro are pretty much most popular ones. Camaro drafts faster.
Money to get that.
The Camaro, the 2010 Camaro drafts faster. But there's a whole. I mean, there's. I think there's the full gamut of the Mustang, Camaro, Dodge, Shelby, everything that's everywhere else.
I was banging on the curb.
I remember the first time that somebody told me to do this, and it actually worked for me. Because so many times before I've run this event and steered the entire way and just cried and cried and cried that I couldn't get to the fucking finish line. That damn walk. You end up in the damn golf course somewhere. And, having a great run all the way down, and then just at the last.
Like when I was trying.
Well, it's always at the last moment that it starts. And the finish line is like 2 feet on the other side of the edge of that building, and all you gotta do is hit the edge of that building, and you can't hit the finish line.
Yeah, 17. That's good. Let me go buy a Camaro and see if I got enough money.
Well, I got 14th. What did you get?
I got 7.
No, you got 7. Yeah, I got 4. I went ahead of Bauer. I'm tied with Bauer by look, but there's actually more numbers on the other side of that 767. It measures it all the way down to, I don't know, 3 more digits. The game does. So that's how they position you. They're just not
When
gonna.
you go buy a circuit,
What?
when you say the Camaro circuit,
Just scroll through the list and you'll see if it says muscle. It'll be next to the flag, the country's flag of country of manufacturer. It's gonna have like the flag of the United States, and it'll say muscle. Well, what can we got here? You pull up your options, open up your cars and your options, all the vehicles, say for circuit.
Do you leave the assignment?
No, just yeah. Well, I am now, yeah. But just open up your options, your mobile garage, and see your cars inside of it. And you scroll down it. You scroll down your list of cars in your phone book, you know. And you'll see the little flags change. You'll see all your levels, your top speed, your grip, your torque, your power. But you'll see the manufacturer, country of manufacturer will have a flag, and right next to the little flag, it'll say like retro muscle, modern supercar, modern hatchback. Um, I see hypercars, another supercar, modern sports, modern muscle. You just want the one to say. You want the one to say muscle. It might be, yeah, it should. They're all, well, some might be modern, some might be retro, but they're the muscles. Let me show you. Okay, let me bring up the Camaro. Mm, that's a 69. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Huh? Cheap one, whatever. That's what you can use.
So I need a circuit.
But yeah, this Camaro's the fastest drafting one. But that doesn't. Yeah, but you don't. Huh? Yeah. The 2010. But you haven't even learned how to do the pattern yet, and it's a big place. It's a long, and we take every last second of it to max out the speed. I can do it as a solo. Actually, I got 224 on my. Did I do it on this one? Did I do it on this one?
So should I get the Camaro 2010?
If you can afford it, sure.
Target?
Yeah, if you can afford it. Yeah, I got 224 miles an hour of solo on this account earlier, but on my main account, my regular account, I got 259.8, which is still eighth place yesterday with Bolin and Dillon and Barnes. But Bolin hit a freaking 259 or something. Oh, excuse me, 262. I was at 259. Bonkers was at 259. Ellen's down 254 or 250. Yeah, 250. She didn't do it well. She didn't push it. 255, but Bolin, he got a freaking 260. Well, he was like two places off from first place. I think he was third. 260 plus. The thing will do like 272. maxed out.
I might be able to max it out.
It's, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's just a lot of people aren't even going to do it because it's a crew event. You have to be in a crew to get it. I mean, even right now, there's only 63 players that have done it. And what we got? There's 400 players have a rank of some kind in the overall, but only 63 of those 400 have been able to get into the speed trap.
All right, I got 287 left that I can put on a monster truck or a drift car.
So it's going to be a little while you put that together?
What's that?
Is it going to take you a little while to put that together, or what?
No, it's already together.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to go into the summit to crew up in the summit? Or are we... Alright, so let's go to the summit.
Say what?
Like, do I have to be in the summit when you invite me to an event in the summit?
No.
Okay.
No. You could. I mean, I sent it to you when you're in the tuner. You probably get it, but you're busy doing it or ignoring it or what.
Yeah, I was buying
I know.
They were all like loners, and I fucking hate you with a racing loner.
So you're ready to go then?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna initially right off the bat we're gonna make a U-turn. Then we're gonna make a right, and then this is Dallas. So in the speed trap, there's dozens of possible combinations of patterns, and literally I know 4 different ways of getting this done. Not all of them are gonna be as good as but even the pattern that we're gonna do has variations that can be changed.
This took me in the charter proof. I'll just look at it.
Oh, I got the. What did I push? Sorry, man.
That's all right. We can do this one too.
No, not right now. I got the wrong car there anyway.
Okay.
You want the hot rod? Believe it or not, you want the hot rod of this one. It doesn't matter wherever you're driving on this one, you're gonna slip and slide everywhere. It's like the other one, the Hemi. That's nothing but a freaking traffic nightmare, right? Oh, this is nothing but a slippery nightmare. and traffic.
Wrong car.
No, I sent you the wrong, and it gave you a alarm.
All I have is the Hummer. I mean, the Hemi.
Yeah, well, the other one is a brand, and it is the Hemi. And so, sorry, man. Here's speed trap. There you go. Now you need to come out. Now you need to pick your Camaro. Or if it's the only one you got, it'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's the only one I got. So what do you say, turn?
We're gonna make a U-turn. Yeah, just if you're on the left side, make a right turn. If you're on the left side, if you're on the right side, make a left. If you're on the left side, or you can just back up and spin it around, whatever. And make a right. And there is traffic, and it is aggressive in this particular event. Hey, right off the bat, see what I'm saying? They will do that to you. They will do that to you right down to the last freaking goddamn checkpoint. As you're getting ready to cross it and finish the race, they will do that to you, and it will crash you. Man, they're aggressive as hell. So this is basically a learning the pattern kind of thing. You want to go in here and you want to max out, of course. Bet you can. Now you're going to slam into the wall down here and turn as you're turning right. There's no other way to get this done. You got to go fast the whole way, all right? Basically you got the throttle down the whole time. You're slamming into a lot of walls and doing a lot of U-turns and with.
Oh shit!
Yeah. What?
I thought you meant a U-turn.
No. Yeah, I'm going down the highway. I'm sorry, down the freeway, and then you make a U-turn at the end of the center divider, and you come back the other way. We're gonna do this in a couple of stages because it's a long one, right? Huh?
I think I remember doing this on the H2.
Maybe, yeah, because the H2 it can be used here on occasion, and the Huracan. So after you've gone through number 3, there you're gonna make this chicane turn. You have to slow down because it's a tight turn. So wiggle through the chicane, or you bounce off the wall and then come back around. Alright, and then you come down after the chicane turn. You're gonna do another left down here. This is just a turn. This is just to do a quick turnaround. And then you're going to go after number 1. And after number 1, it's got to hit brakes pretty hard. But it's going to bend to the left, and then we're going to make a right. So you got to hit brake, and then make a right turn right here. That's where everybody messes up. And this is the shortest approach to any of the things for number 5. So it's always the lowest speed one. And there's always a car coming at you right there at the left. You gotta. All right, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do a retry because we're out of time here. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and do this. This is what we would finish it. We would turn here, bang, hit that ball, go up to the next corner, and then make a left again. And that's where the final straightaway is. That's where the final straightaway is. And it's doable. I mean, you can do it by yourself even. I got 224 on it, and that was with the Camaro. I tried it with the solo with the goddamn hot rod because a lot of people like to use hot rod because it's real stable. It's real flat, it's sort of low, and it's got that downforce kit, you know. And but I only managed a 220 out of that one.
You make a right?
Yes. Go down to the bend, and then cross the tracks, and then flip a U-turn. And then when you turn back around, there'll be a car right in front of you. Yeah, do that too, Mom.
Wow.
Oh, you some last moment you got, you know. The Camaro is, you know, it's a little slippery, man. Actually, all the circuit cars are. You know, when it comes to once you get up to higher speed, they seem to grip a little better faster you go. But trying to get started off in a straight line, you got a lot of wiggling around. And once it gets going, then you're good. Sometimes when you make this U-turn right here, one of the AI traffic will follow you around, or hardly even do it in front of you, and you end up it's like basically trying to block you. And you got the chicane, brake. It's a toughie. And then a left turn. This is to make a U-turn. To go back for number 1. I mean, you could technically make a right at that if you had to, but the angle is kind of tight, you know. And then hard brake, and then on the left.
Left?
Yeah, left and then a right. It's okay. Some people who are doing the lead, they'll turn there to just get in front of somebody, you know. So if they're not long enough, the scoring individual. We don't have enough time to finish, but We could probably get around the corner this time. And this last one, while you. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to keep trying, or are you happy with that score?
I'm good with it.
I mean, it's up to you, man. Well, I've seen people that were happier with less. You know, some people just want to get a score, any score in this event, and go. I'd like to see more people finish it.
It's up to you.
Well, if we finish it together, I'm gonna have a better score.
Okay.
But that's all about you learning how to lead it too.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not necessary.
No, I'm down. Just because I know I could have got a way better score, but I fucking hit a car right at the checkpoint. Yeah. So I went from like 230 something to
I saw it.
114.
Yeah, they'll get you like that, man.
I'm so far behind on CS making that last fucking checkpoint. So,
well, if I go full blast, try to keep up. How about that?
Okay.
But remember on the turnarounds, it's turn and go. It's not waiting around and straightening up, and you got to turn and burn. Oh, good. Yeah, it's when you and that lefts and rights that you have to hit a building. Yeah, you got to kind of angle it as if you were trying to make a turn. That way, when you bounce, you go in the right direction. You don't want to just bounce and stop.
Shit.
Sorry. I forgot.
No, I'm used to being on the other side.
You turn at the brake. Yeah, I mean, normally I wouldn't be able to even hold up for you, so it's like that, you know. Ah, you're a bitch. Chicken shit. Keep going, yeah. Yeah, keep on going. If you get a better score than me, that's fine. I'm trying to. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now that truck, oh, you went the wrong way. You gotta make a left. This freaking traffic's always aggressive, man. And if we're in here in a crew and you hit retry because something happened, and then you go again and something happened, you hit retry without leaving. If you hit retry after retry after retry without leaving the event, it's like the traffic builds and their aggressiveness gets tougher and meaner. And seriously, it's. But then there's some themed events that use the same place, the same speed trap, and there aren't any cars. Can you tap your brake? I mean, your horn. Tap your horn.
No.
Well, cause I can.
Barely.
Well, I just asked if you tap it because it sounds stuck. Oh, go. I can't hear it now, but you're.
Can you hear it?
No, you're too far behind me now. I did hear it though. Take a left. Always take out the barrels. Split the traffic.
See, when you're far in front of me, it's easier for me to chase you. But if I end up getting a lead, I can't remember which path we took. I'm stuck on chasing.
After you go through number 3, you got to make that chicane turn. You got to really slow down. Oh, give yourself a chance on it, man. Break through the fence.
there's a fence. That's how you're.
Yeah. No, that's the only window that you can see where you're going. Yeah, it's through that little parking lot. After number one, you go forward and then a bend to the left, and then it's a right turn after that.
Okay.
And then it's another right turn to number 5. And all the way down after 5, you go down to just before it bends to the right. That's when you crash into the wall of the building. That's the first intersection on the left. And then the next corner is a approach to a final straightaway. Corner 20. Come on. Nope. But you got a 172 though now. See, chasing me faster and working harder to get you got to even on four of the traps. You got a better score. So the faster you go, eventually you'll be catching up to me and drafting, and then the faster we'll both go. When you draft there should be plenty of time, you know, and but you know shit happens, even in extra people and stuff. It's pretty much every time uses down to the last few seconds. It's pretty much. I mean, actually, it's easier solo. It's easier solo than it is to be the designated scoring person, and trying to get your max speed in your drafting, and be happy with it too. You know, that's the other thing. Could I have done that better? Should we do it again? You know, if you're the guy, and you have that, you can make that decision to redo again. If you're not happy, and a lot of people aren't happy unless they got maxed out. You know, like Bolin did it really well, but I've seen bonkers. He go over and over and over again. Try to go over and try again and again. There you go. 52. Yes, a right.
No, we're making a right.
Yeah. 52 is 260, right? 61 maybe. Pretty good. If you get up to like 54.4, that's 272. You want a tight squeeze there with the traffic, man. They will not get off your nose, man. In front bumper, man, they don't. What? They get on you, I knew it's over. And they'll push you into the frickin' wall, too. Chicane, left turn. It's okay, it happens, man, but just try to make sure you don't bounce the right way. Alright, left turn just to make the U-turn back. So go straight through number 1 to the, and then kind of bend to the left. Hit and brake because it's hard. Hit fast. Make a right.
Right again?
Yep, and right in. There's everyone, you got to be careful of the traffic because they're going to be coming at you. Oh, look at that, there's nothing there. Alright, we should have plenty of time. No, something was wrong. Left turn.
Yep.
You just yourself a good score if you just don't get hit by any traffic. I'm all bad. Oh yeah, you got it. Bang bang, 238. There you go. Not bad, man. Not bad for your first complete. There's no messing around, man. Down to the last second, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I play with you, I'm always holding my breath.
What would that put you? 238. Well, yeah, Tristan's already. I mean, his guys all got 258s and higher, you know. And I got my main guy got. But let's see if you can lead that one, or at least lead it through a couple of spots. Maybe not the whole way, but like the first one, the first gate. If you get up and just run it as fast as you can, I'll come up from behind you, and and at least get a good score on a couple of them, maybe not all of them. Oh yeah, goddamn, between the cars and the damn heads-up display with your name on it, so you can't see nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, go. We might have to start again. We're probably going to start again now. That's one of those things.
So we gotta do this, we hit a wall, make a right, hit the wall.
Yeah, hit the wall, make a right, and then a left, and then down the freeway. And you gotta be careful on that freeway, because you could actually, when you come off the flat higher part, and then where it drops down, if you go at too much of an angle, like towards the center guardrail, you can actually go over the other side. And that can be okay, but you can also get stuck on top of the guardrail, that concrete center divider. You can do that, and you got to hit back on track, and then it might put you somewhere else that you don't want to be. That's good.
Not too far.
Yeah, well, not. Yeah, it is too far, but it's okay. Just means we'll get a better score. Okay, buddy. It's start to rock and roll, ain't it? God damn, back you got me, man. You can't even see where I got, man. I think I got about a 257. I gotta ask you, let off your throttle just a hair, and then back on it. All right, there, I'm coming now. Go. Yeah, that's right. Beautiful. Bam, perfect. Chicken. Oh, yeah. Left turn for the U-turn. Yeah, he's after us, man. They're getting pissed. They don't like to give up. Oh, turn around. They don't like to give up points, man.
Coming.
To the left, all the way in there, right? Okay, if I leave you behind, it's only because I'm shorting on time. I mean, we're right at the time it takes, but
Yeah, I'm not catching it, but
you motherfucker! Oh, now I'm fucking doomed. They get me like that, man. I'm doomed. I can't get it now. I had it going, but he fucking kicked me all the way from it. Yeah, I would have made that in 10 seconds. and such. Try to get around him, man. And yeah, like, if you go to the left side, you take a chance on the head on. Go to the right side, you get just, and he just clipped me, man. I know.
Yeah, I saw you go sideways. I was kind of confused there.
Well, I was trying to give myself enough of a.
I didn't even see the car you hit.
Well, he barely touched me. I tried to give myself enough.
Yeah, I was trying to chase you in front of you to drop so you get faster. Oh shit.
I was trying to get a better angle on the hitting the wall so that I didn't slow down too much, you know. Because if you hit it too straight on, it'll bounce off and everything, but you lose a lot of momentum. So if I come at it from the right more, I can come kick off of it and still have better speed off of it. Well, that road right there bends to the right, and I'm over on the right, trying to go left against that bend, and that's how he turns on that bend, and just as I'm going by, he didn't. Turn, U-turn. Woohoo! Oh, nice. Got the kick on that one. It's like all these fucking intersections have bends in them. You know, everywhere you go. Ooh, that's the end of that part.
Oh, I need to use NOS.
Go ahead. Well, yeah, you gotta get up to speed. Yeah, go. Whoa, shit. That's okay. That's good enough. It's gonna be better than a solo runner. Chicane. Gonna be better than a solo runner anyway. Left and then the U-turn.
Left.
Bend to the left. Oh, fuck.
Fuck, I hit the fucking.
If I have to leave you behind, this is where it'll be at.
That's alright, that's alright.
Because it's just the time factor. I'm looking. Yeah, we're actually right there, man. In good shape as far as time goes. Or I can't slow down though.
You don't have to slow down, bro.
This time I won't go to the right. Well, there was less. It just makes it harder to get to this. To slam into the wall when you go on the left. If you go on the right side, it gives you a better angle at it. Yeah, you caught up to me. Try to go through me.
I'm trying.
Oh shit, it's gonna be too. Yeah, there you go. Oh baby. Oh, come on, second, you son of a bitch. I'm talking about thousands of us. It was a tie goes to the runner, man. That was a tie goes to the runner. And you know it was true. All right, we're done here. Tie goes, thank you, man. You got there just in time.
I was trying.
That was crazy, man. I didn't want to say that just because of that. I want to see how close it was, man. So you got 238, right? You got 238, right?
I don't know what I got.
I
was just trying to get you.
Well, I got a 240, you got a 238. We're better than
I was just trying to bring it to your weight, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, the 224 I got solo, that was pretty damn good, I thought, considering the other ones I'd done were a lot lower. Yeah, you got a 239. Actually, you got a 239.7. So, and I got a 240.2. So we're only a half mile an hour apart on it. It was almost the same. Oh, it's identical, man. Good job.
Delete.
And I'm gonna look at this video and see how close it really was. Whew. That was fucking close, man. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. 0.342 seconds. Plenty of time. Here, I'm gonna send you a picture again. Thank you.
That's 342 pieces of sand.
Yep. That's a third of a second. Yep. That's looking quite tight. All right, so it is dark now. Dark means good for as good as it gets for the time attack. As good as it gets, it doesn't mean it's great. It just means it's as good as you can assume it to be for both of them too. Do you want
to?
What? Huh?
Right now I'm 69th. 41 is platinum.
Are you
so
talking
I need like 28.
In the brand time attack or the overall?
The overall.
Oh, okay.
So I know if I do all the overalls, then I'll be platinum.
Okay. Well,
I'm not good enough to try to be like in the top
well, yeah. I mean, that's something that you got to build up. I mean, with help, honestly, Tristan says if he wanted to, he can make anybody a top 5 player. because he.
God, if they don't have money and they don't have cars.
No, he'll drive it for you, man. That's all I'm saying. This is the Hemi one, the Hemi race, man. This is as good a time to do it after 11 o'clock until about 6 a.m. in the morning. The sun's already up at 3, but you got to like 6 a.m. and in reality it's all about maybe an hour of our time in real time. Maybe not even that. Night goes by quick. Yeah, sure. You gotta be aggressive here. I mean, but you gotta miss. You don't want to hit. At least you're not. If you did this solo, you're gonna crash when you hit things. But if you're in a crew, you won't crash. But when you hit stuff, it's gonna stop you cold, man. Like the palm trees that are on the side of the road, they will stop you cold. You gotta slam into the wall, man. Oh, see, that's where I was trying to get a little bit of momentum on my slide. That one just stopped me. Don't go off the deep end, man. You use your brake, man. Honestly, too, man. The other way. I mean, you can't expect to go all out and get this thing without hitting brake. And well, look at him ghosting right off. He just ghosted that shit right in front of me, like 5 of them over.
Fucking cars. You don't take that center line?
I used to. it's very rough. It's slow. It's slower than the asphalt and the concrete. If you get off in that picket fence, it slows you down, and it can actually throw you off off to the right or the left if you're in that fence. It can throw you somewhere else that you don't want to go. But yeah, I mean, if I'm on like a bike, it seems a little easier. Because cars float around a lot. Like whenever we do this event, because we also do this event from the other direction. It's just a different, different theme.
Dude, you're gone.
No, I'm behind you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I thought you were in front of me.
I'm catching you, but you're ahead of me.
Shit.
Oh, we got you. I'm like 2/10 red. I don't know what's going to happen here at the finish, but yeah, I think I'm still red. But you should be green. That's fine. Probably took like 7 seconds off your time. I can't remember what you had exactly, but I think I'm just even. Remember that 0.3 number?
15 seconds.
Remember that 0.3 number, red number that was on that picture? That's what I got here. 0.324. Oh man, good job, Louis. That's good.
That's your number, huh?
That's I'm red. Yeah, that's how much I missed a benefit by. Oh man.
That draft's still about 15 seconds.
I got off on a bit of you know, stop me or slow me down from the start when I hit that wall. and really, we don't have.
It made me go faster because I thought you were ahead of me.
Well, you hit that. You hit. I'm talking about the wall straight down here at the end of this road here.
Yeah.
But I think I hit it too straight on. But there is another turn here, right after the checkpoint. There's an intersection that you can turn left on, and it doesn't have that wide strip of dirt between the sidewalk and the building that I got stuck in. So right here, there's another. And in reality, it's the same distance and all. But it gives me a little more momentum by the time I get down here. So like when I get here, I'm faster than you will be. But it's still the same distance. I mean, it's a momentum shortcut more than it's a time saving shortcut.
Yeah, I gotta be drafting. Draft.
Fuck out of there! I'm like 6 seconds breathing. I got up on the goddamn island, and the tree stuck, and I couldn't get up. I couldn't push through it. It was stuck to it. I was still got 3.5 seconds off green. I was almost 7 seconds. I'm sitting there, and I couldn't even. Usually, you can slide out of something, if you keep just throttling up. I had to get back on track to get off the damn thing.
Restart again and I'll give you the draft.
Oh, no, I'm still 5 seconds green, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, geez, almost missed. Oh. I was 6.8 at that point, but I was gaining more at the time, man.
So what I do at the very start is I hit I let it stop burning out. Then I hit NOS, then it stops burning out. Then next year I let it off.
Yeah, it shifts. When it shifts, it just goes. And if you're hearing that, you're not going anywhere. You're just spinning your wheels. Yeah, I know.
As soon as it lets off.
It's a lead sled, man. That's the way they are. You can actually, if you run this in manual shift, you get a lot more traction, and you can get rid of that squealing tire bullshit. However, you have to shift up and down all over the place. You know, and it's not just put it in one gear and go, which would be nice. But I ended up with 3.8 red or green. I lost it. I guess I don't know why I lost a second at the end, but I got something back
You
here.
just gave me first. I'm ranked first.
That's first in that's first in the 10 minute variety. That's the non-finished. That's the non-finished class. Yeah, it says that. It says that. I know. Yep.
Alright, do your shortcut again. I'll do my knots again.
I pump with DOS too myself, man. I definitely don't. I don't use it right off the bat. It's just a waste. And once you get moving, now you get traction. You know? I had a bad bounce on that one, but my momentum catches back up here.
Fucking free.
Yes, they stopped before old. Fuck around, man. Look at this fucker, man. I didn't even get anything. It just stay on the sidewalk. You don't always have to go down the road too. The sidewalk's plenty wide.
I'm trying.
I was close, but if you hit that picket fence, it'll suck you right in there, man. I think this is a restart now.
Yeah, I was 16.
Yeah, I'm 8.5 right now. Isn't it? It's a terrible, terrible thing, man. And this is the best it gets, man. This time right now, there's the best traffic's going to get. Well, actually, there is actually really a peak hour. It's like right about 5, between 5 and 6 on the outside. Man, we can't see that clock here. And I've never been so anal that I figured out exactly, you know, how long the night takes in real world, you know, time. I've never timed to see how long it takes. I'm sure somebody has, but right on that the second intercept, right, the second corner. There's a shop, a little store that's got right on the corner. It's got a front door, but it's bent. Well, it looks like there's an opening there. The building's got that bend on it, but it actually's got all these steel bars in front of the fucking goddamn thing. You're on your own, then.
Clock.
Nope, you know what? I'm 4 seconds down, but you know what? I've come back from more than that. Had a benefit for a while. What was it? 6 seconds green or red? Excuse me. It come back for a second and a half. Green. Now. Well, out of control.
They have fucking 3 cars blocking it. One of them is a school bus.
Well, there's on the turns and on the bends, there are gaps that you can shoot through. They're really tight, and if you don't hit them just right, you're gonna crash or get stuck. And I'm talking about between trees and walls, that kind of thing. And there's a tendency of the traffic to always be in a certain position. And then once you learn the traffic pattern, and I know the traffic pattern better going from the other side, coming from the other direction, when we run that race. This one here, it's just so frustratingly fucked up.
Fuck. I thought you were gonna make that turn.
Well, I can't do it every time. Eventually they'll throw
Yeah,
they'll
that's
throw
fine. I
eventually
didn't know you were switching it up, so I
yeah,
thought, oh, you're still going straight, but I saw you in the picture.
eventually they'll
I
throw a
know.
car in there and hit you. You know.
Fuck.
Maybe 2 seconds. Oh man. You really just gotta say fuck it and go for it. You know, sometimes it's hard to do
Yeah.
that. Hard to do because you're gonna crash all over the place. You know, you really will. But eventually, that's how you get through and have a decent run. What the fuck? Was that you?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm. All right. Almost 2 seconds. 13. Again, or you want to try something else?
Yeah. Yeah, one more.
Oh, did I hit the right button?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I
Let
missed
me
it.
know if you're gonna take that shortcut.
I think I missed it.
Hopefully it goes straight.
I
That
think
way
I.
I can.
What shortcut?
What you got when you break off left?
Oh, the
If you don't,
intersection.
if,
Yeah.
if you don't break off left, let me know because when I see you on my screen, I think there's still more straight away. And then I just run into the wall. I don't set myself up to turn left. You know what I mean?
Would you get a different camera angle that hide
No,
something?
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'll try to remember to tell you. I'll tell you know, it's when I get there. It also depends on if there's any traffic, oncoming traffic. That number one. But then sometimes there's a car will come out of there, and that's the one that usually gets me. It's not the oncoming traffic, because I can see that. Yeah, see the whole thing is, when you hit that building at the end of the road, it has that dirt space. And it seems that sometimes if you hit it wrong, it seems to crap me. This or
Well,
that there's
I
other
like the palm tree.
the other intersection doesn't have anywhere near that kind of depth of space between the curb and the building.
Here, I just
Yeah, I'm
changed
taking
it.
it. Now I gotta restart.
Okay.
I saw the car coming and you started turning, making a right front, oncoming lane, and yeah, I basically just did a, a slide sideways right in the corner of that wall. Stop cold. Of course, no, no bounce, no rebound, no forward
I'll
momentum.
just, you don't have to tell me if you go left or right. I'll wave you out.
All right, you'll hear me. Yeah, when you pass that intersection, you'll hear me if I'm headed that way. I'll be going, whoa, how about that? Damn. Sorry, man.
Too slow?
I'm too fast, man, on that one. I just could. I was driving with you. I was way too fast. I couldn't make. It's a freaking heavy, fucking no handling piece of shit. It's great for straight lines, man, but you know. Oh man. Well, we're just lucky that it's not the Impala in street spec, and they do run that.
Yeah.
Speed trap too. They run the Impala street spec in street traps. Fuck, dang, that's how slow that is. This might be our best run because the traffic looks really light so far. Oh, you're gonna roll me sideways like that, are you? Wow, you're gonna treat me like that, man. I just rolled me over and slid me. I had no control because I was rolling. No, it wasn't you. Just the game, period. It come out the side, and it rolled me into the fucking goddamn building. What the hell? I can't control nothing like that.
I'm either 5 or 15. I can't fucking see it. One turn, man. They're gonna get you in right here. Right at the end, they get where they get you. Dude, that was 12 fucking positive. Son of a bitch.
That last turn there where you flew off that little hill.
Yeah.
You really should have been hold on to that one tighter because they'll get you, man. Something will hit you head on or something. They always do. At least they try to. Did you get green?
I was still green, yeah.
Cool.
13.29.
Right. But it's good that you're being aggressive. That's the only way to do it. Oh, shit. Ah, my cookies are gone. Why? My cookies. Oh, I got another box. Oh. Fucker got a piece of me.
Oh, fuck. He caught my rear end and then 36 feet.
Oh! Get out of the way, bitch! Yeah. They always manage to stick on your front bumper, you know? It's like I just slammed into this little bitty car, and he rolled up on his side. But instead of being pushing this monstrous car, pushing him one side or the other, he just rolls in the roll right in front of me. Or 10 seconds. I'm taking this for that. That's a redo, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the game is designed to where if you hit one from behind, say like the left rear, you would think he'd go off to the right. Well, yeah, they go off to the right, but then immediately they make a left and come right back at you. and then they'll pin. They're front end. The car will push you into if there's a guardrail or a wall, they'll push you and pin you up into the wall and stop you, man. And once they got that in front of you just that little bit, you're screwed. Oh, I can't do it. Fuck. The turn bill was too fast. By the time I saw it, it was too fast. I can't really see it very well. I know it's there. When I see the crosswalk white line, about the first time I know exactly what it is. Oof, goddamn ambulances always swerve at you. You know, they're the ones that are out there to protect people, and yet in this game they're there to fucking not fuck you up. And those occasional rare fire trucks, same way, man. There you go, clear the path for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to swear I did that before, man. That some bitch that's how I rolled me before, man. Clip that curb or something. Man. Oh, I got it.
I'm clearing the path behind you.
Yeah, I'll take care of that for me. Somebody's got to do it. Damn, woo! Can't believe I survived that shit. If you want to call being red still 5 seconds and survive it. Holy shit, man! Don't throw your stuff. Don't throw your garbage in my house. Yeah. You gotta pick that shit up, man. I think there's another restart, man. Depends on see what we got here. 4 seconds for me. That means you're probably green.
I was 0.9. Then I hit the land.
Well, be safe about going over this hill, man.